My fellow Americans and friends around the world, today I want to talk about a sport that has captured the hearts of many. Professional darts. In recent times, it seems that this noble game has faced divisions, much like the challenges we've confronted in our own history. But just as we have always risen above our differences, so too can the world of darts. It's up to the new leaders and emerging talents in this sport to step forward, bridge the gaps, and guide us all towards unity. And may the best players win.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finals of Division 1 of the CSC Challenger Series. I am Nick Teixeira, joined by Sean Green, and we got a good match tonight. I had to put on my Miami Vice special outfit for this showing here. He's got the dynamite on the arms, and we got a lot of you guys already tuning in. Sean, it's the finals.
Oh my gosh. It is going to be an incredible display of darts this evening. I'm expecting the best final in CSC history. I'm expecting records to be broken. I'm expecting 6+ averages, but we expect that every year. Is it going to happen this year? Let's talk through this, right? As a repeat of not only the past CSI, but the electric final of season 5, which not only holds the top 2 single match 9 count records in the first and second spot, but of course, the total match record with 53 or 53 booms. We will be live on Participating Darts and USA Darts Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I promise, if you're a fan of darts, it's another final you won't want to miss. Ram is straight fire at the moment, and I'm going to make and Mike's going to make a valiant effort to hose his butt down. He's got 2 shots. Good luck. Sean Green, just copy and paste. You're welcome.
Oh, wow. You got a whole little script there.
I wasn't supposed to read the last part.
That is phenomenal. No, I mean, you can't say enough. When these guys played in the season 5 final, it was by far not only one of the best finals of the CSC, but just one of the best matches I think anybody's ever seen in soft tip darts. That really is just, it sounds hyperbolic, but it is true. These guys know how to put on performance. And the difference is if, other than the fact that Mike Maloney has the seat, I would argue that Ram is favored tonight with his current form, his current tenacity, his current play. It's going to be phenomenal.
Ram should be the favorite. Mike can say whatever he wants to say about that, but I think even he is on board for that answer. That being said, after talking to him this weekend, he won the Booyah Invitational, dominated everyone because everyone who won dominated everyone else, which was the most insane thing of all time. But he dominated it. And I said on Saturday night before that tournament started, if he wins this, I'm picking him on Monday because I think that he's going to have that confidence going into this. I'm still picking Ram, but that's just because I'm a liar and not because I actually think that Mike's going to win. I'm just saying that I'm picking Ram. Ram is just the better player right now. Season average or season best 6.28 last week. Mike did CSC the 6.06 like week 1. Yeah, he did like the 6.06 like week 1. So he's kind of been a little bit lower than that recently. And I just think that, man, Ram wants his first. Mike wants his third. Don't get me wrong. That number means a lot to him. And yeah, he has 3, but those first 2 don't count. So he's trying to get his third real one. And that means a lot to him because he'd be the first person to do that. And anytime he can break a record, Mike Maloney's going to go for it. So let's look for 54 9 marks. I won't say all the booms for that, I promise. But I think this is going to be a great show, man. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I can't tell you how tired I am from all of the darts that I've called in the past week and a half, and I cannot wait for this matchup.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the tail of the tape here. Starting off with the gentleman we saw last Monday put on electric performance in Ram Guevara Jr. Nickname is Skarustin.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce my presidential candidate.
Please after you.
Yeah, thank you. So,
sorry.
It's Mr. Scrooston to you, but his vendor is Star City Amusements. He's located at the stadium. He's been playing for 13 plus years. The average heading into this is a 5.76. Of course, he had the 6.28 last week. Just want to keep reminding everyone of that. And talking about that dominant performance real quick, Danny Baggett averaged the same exact average he averaged week 2 when he beat Ram 9-8. That's how much better Ram has gotten in the past 6-8 weeks. 66% win rate, throwing those super darts. Ram 9-gram barrels. He has 142 9 marks, which is 1.22 per leg, 16 8 marks, which is 0.12 per leg, and then 185 7 marks, which is 1.59 per leg. Because Mike Maloney did a lot of great stats for me. Your turn.
Yeah, I love it when Mike Maloney does all the hard work for us.
Yeah, all I did was I just read off what he wrote in that post, by the way. At the beginning.
Well, here he is right here in front of us. My pick for the CSC Challenger Series, Mike Maloney, Hulk Smash. Of course, Vendors XL Entertainment at the Cantina just finished playing his league match. I'm not kidding you, about 10 minutes ago in his no cap league. Years played 18 plus years, averaging a 5.82, number 1 in Division 1 at a 65.8% win rate. That's number 2 in win rate. Throwing the Winmore Mike Maloney 18-gram barrels. And every time we've seen Mike Maloney play, he's survived 4 different last league deciders. Every time it's gone 8-8, it has gone in his favor. He said he predicts tonight will be a 9-7 for him, but he's only saying that because he doesn't think he can win another last league decider. The odds are against him if you go through the longevity of the stats there. And I'm telling you, this is going to be too close to call. Of course, Mike Maloney is my pick in the preseason. Yep. First person to potentially ever win it 3 times since the restart. So 3 times in 7 seasons. That's a pretty impressive resume if he gets this done.
Yeah, it's all right.
Just all right?
No, it really is, especially when you think about the other champions. You have Kenny Doyle, obviously Leonard Gates, 2-time champion, and then, of course, Danny Baggish winning last year. I think Ram gets his name on that trophy next Monday. That's my pick. I think he gets 2 scoops of ice cream, and I think the first dip hurts so hard that it's easy next week.
You know,
I think Ram wins this tonight, 9-6.
I would have to say that's a pretty reasonable scoreline. Ram himself,
terribly difficult scoreline.
So if Maloney called this 9-7 him, Ram said he expects this to be 8-8, and then it just comes down to who wins the doodle. That is basically what he said in his interview that you guys will be hearing at the halftime there. And he expects this to be close. He doesn't want to. He also likes to lower his expectations and then perform above when given the opportunity to do so. Right. So it really just comes down to who has the most. I'm going to go with Ram here, but I'm going to give 9-8 Ram. I think he's going to give Maloney his revenge in the last league decider.
Listen, at the end of the day, Mike Maloney's a fantastic dart player, and he'll give me the week off next week if he wins tonight. So I have everything to root for him. That being said, I think the whole dart world has everything else to root for to make it Ram. Because what's better than seeing these guys play once is to see these guys play twice. And really, that's the real winner here, if that happens. So that's what I'm rooting for. Do I actually think that Ram gets this done tonight? I do, by talent alone, but I also think that it's not going to be 9-6. It's going to be a much closer battle. And to be fair, Mike probably wins this 58, 59, 60% of the time.
Well, we always joke, right? Internally, when it comes to the finals of the CSC, is sometimes when the person that wins it in the seat, winning it in week 1 or one take there, I should say, it means that we get a week off, and we just kind of joke about like, oh yeah, we could use the week off. Funnily enough, if Mike Maloney wins, I actually get to go to Disney next Monday. I got invited with free tickets.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
wait a
I
second.
get to do the classic.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to Disney World.
Yeah. If Mike wins, you get to go to Disney World. Mike Maloney, boom goes the dynamite. Ram Guevara gets the first in the first 3 darts.
Of course.
To the first of 54.
So you're just saying 54. I'm going to put the line tonight at 38.
No, the line tonight's over 42. It will be the second highest in 9-mark record, no matter what.
Oh, that's a bold take. I like it. Ram said, I'm going to try to prove him right.
It's not a bold take. It's Ram Guevara's playing this match. Boom goes the dynamite back to back to start off the CSC Challenger Series Division 1 final. And you think I'm silly for picking that.
I want you to know, Sean, I always think you're silly regardless of what you say. It's actually usually because of what you say.
Actually. Yeah, I thought it would be only because of what I said. But listen, guys, in the chat, thank you so much for joining us here. Sean Green, Nick DeShare, Will Stewart is driving back from Wisconsin. He probably stopped and took a picture of the sunset or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it seems like that's the case. Obviously, that's the case. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here for this final. Will be joining us as soon as he gets in case you guys are just waiting for him to make fun of, and then you're going to leave. He'll be here eventually. But tonight's raffle winner, if you leave a comment in our chat, will receive a Boom Goes the Tournament of Champions jersey. That's right. The jersey that you saw me wearing before this started. Size is extra small, which you don't want to see me in, through 5X. Which is a dress on me, are available to choose from over at AtoZdarts.com. I promise a 5X is a dress on me. Don't try and question me on that.
Early on dominance from Ram, so I just saw a comment, unfortunately or fortunately, depending how you see this, over 1,000 people are tuning in, so the comment already scrolled by, but someone said Ram's going to have to try to get some breaks tonight. Ram breaking Maloney's throw is not something he's too afraid of. I mean, he was down 8-4 in the season 5 final and then came all the way back to win it. And he's going to potentially start this off with a break here.
And he came back to win it with 2 breaks of throw in leg number 15 and 16. Both of those were breaks of throw. And he did those with like a 6.25 and like a 6.86 or something like that. Like it was ridiculous. Great darts to keep him in that. It wasn't just Maloney saw the finish line and didn't step over it. Ram caught up.
Correct. I would have to wholeheartedly agree with that. Maloney needed that last trip to go in there to make it a 3-point deficit and potentially get a shot at the 19s. Instead, had to stay for 7.
Ram's about to break here in the first leg. So
Ram's trying to break here. He hasn't quite crossed that threshold yet. Once he gets these 15, he'll feel a little bit better, though.
Boom goes the dynamite. That's the 3rd for Ram Guevara in this leg. We're on pace for 51, by the way. Just Ram is.
Just Ram alone. This is insane start, everybody. Let us know who you have, who you're cheering for. I mean, this is everything we want to see in a CSC final. These two guys duking it out, playing some great darts.
Double bull gets the double. Woo! 6.13 for Ram Guevara in leg number 1. 5.88 from Mike Maloney. Hey, Mike, 5.88 with the throw. Ain't good enough tonight.
Yeah, garbage. I mean, seriously, you think you can just throw above the highest average that Sean's probably ever shot in a single leg? No, you got to throw more.
The 5.88 would be the highest average I've ever shot in a single leg.
Is that true?
Boom goes the dynamite for Mike Maloney. There's number 4, saved by the boom. You'll never know.
That's true. Can we get an answer right on back? Guevara does find those trusty 19s.
Will, they're on pace for 51 already.
It ain't happening, boys. You both gave stupid 9-mark counts. It's 36.5 tonight for our 9-mark count because this is not going to go.
Can everyone tune in and just hear what? Yeah, clip it. Clip this. He said we're stupid. He said 36.5. I said 42. We'll see who's stupider.
Well, I said 38.
That's pending if this goes the distance, and it's not going to go the distance tonight. This is going to go 9.5, 9.6.
Yeah, you think Ram wins that easy?
I think that that's my score line. I think that I got Ram winning this 9.5, 9.6 comfortably, and 36.5.
Well, we can argue about 9-mark counts and what's the correct line. If we actually get 2,500 viewers tonight, guys, I will do a Facebook live stream of shaving my head. I just want everyone to know that. Anyways, guys, joining us, Will Stewart and Sean Green.
And that'll do it for Nick to share the entire rest of the evening so that we can hopefully get to 2,500 viewers. Otherwise, if he talks again, that won't happen. Just tag one of your friends that's not watching yet, guys. You know the deal. Share it to that one Facebook group that is wondering why you even like darts. Just to show them why you even like darts.
Hey, Nick, did you see the message I left you on line number 3?
Yeah, I did. I can't believe that you had enough time to write a love note to me before hopping on.
Just making sure.
I have a feel. Hey, Will, was it similar to the notes that I wrote down at the start of the pre-show?
No, this is
that
just
we
a
did
one
on
word.
Saturday?
Just a one word.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay, good.
the Pen 15 Club.
Is it boom goes the dynamite? Because Ram Guevara has 4. This is leg
What
number
else,
2.
Gordon Stewart tagging
He's on
me.
pace for
Appreciate
34.
that, by the way.
That's amazing. Did you just realize that you just became friends with Pops?
We've always been friends.
Look at this. Back-to-back 9s for Ram. He's throwing a 7.83 here in leg number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, I don't think you need our commentary tonight. You can probably take out those headphones now because we're just going to talk about how great you both are going to throw and how great you have to throw. Because, again, a 5.86 ain't good enough with the throw.
Yeah, upset at that one.
Ram.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt him at all. You can go ahead and clean this up.
In fact, I think Mike's as annoyed as Ram is at that miss. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just finishing setting up. I just got back, so.
Yeah, no, you're good. Take your time, man.
And no,
You know me.
Clearly, if you looked at the pictures, I didn't stop for those sunset pics, by the way. So
6.82 from Ram Guevara in leg number 2. My goodness.
Yeah, pretty impressive there.
Well, someone said in the chat that Ram needs to break a couple throws of Mike. Been there, done that. Now what?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think he's just going to ride this train that he's been on and just go ahead and get rid of this one fairly quickly. That's why I just don't see us going the distance tonight. Or he's just been too impressive. And I know that Mike has been impressive in his own right. I mean, this past weekend winning that Booyah Cup Invitational and so on and so forth. But, man, what Ram's been able to do in the past couple months is just, how did we say it? Nasty.
Nasty. That's a nasty 8 there from Mike Maloney. So you even heard what Mike said, right? He wrote that down. I promise you, as a fans of darts, it's another final you won't want to miss. Ram is straight fire at the moment, and I'm going to make a valiant attempt to hose his butt down. I've got 2 shots at it as I hold the seat, so there's a possibility. Although I'm hoping I make his run short-lived, that we may have this match back in 2 weeks if Ram doesn't win the first match. So even Mike, I think, is heading into this with a little bit of a tapered expectation.
Well, he saw the performance. You know, he's seen him of late. He got a taste of it with the men's CSI.
I mean, he's only hit 1 9 mark in 3 legs. What's this? I even hit 1 9 mark in 3 legs. You can ask your tournament partner at the last tournament that you and Will were at. Look at this. Hulk smashing in almost a coffin shot. Ryan, can we make that a proverbial coffin shot too so you can say it more often or not?
We should.
Danny Baggish. Who wants to watch this when the Giants and Steelers are playing? Yeah, you're right. I'm tuned in. Nobody cares about those 2 garbage teams. All right, here we go. And this is the Super Bowl of darts. This is way better. 6.33 for Michael Maloney. 6.35, sorry. Ram only throws a 4 in that leg. You know, when you're throwing 7s otherwise, you can take off a leg or 2 from time to time. Hey, Alexis, I noticed that you did not say that about me, but that's fair. Thanks. Why can't we be friends?
You know, I want to just go back to something that Mike said this past weekend because we did interview him.
Yep.
And we talk about the impressive averages and then particularly the 9s. I said, you think we're due for a 6+ performance on both fronts as well as, possibly a big 9 mark count. And he said, let's be honest, the elusive 53 is going to be tough to beat. We've had 2 of the 39s already, which is true, but that's a big gap in between those. He says, man, when you really think about it, we've had probably 5 or 6 6+ performances on our stream so far throughout our CSC streaming. So it's tough, but I mean, Ram coming off that, what did he throw? 6.3 last week?
6.28, yeah, 6.3.
I'll say it again. What might as well be a million.
Boom
right?
goes the dynamite. Oh, he missed one. He missed a third triple for the first time tonight, guys. I'm telling you, I really think that this is the second highest boom count ever, which is why I say 42.
Yeah.
It might be 40. I know that you think that that's a stupid answer, but you can't sit there and tell me that these guys are not throwing well enough to do that.
I
not
mean,
anymore.
They are throwing well enough, but they also know there's a lot of eyes on this match. That adds a little pressure, a little nerves as well.
When they had the 53, they had all eyes on the match. It was the finals.
I just don't see it, dude. I just don't see it. I'm telling you, I just don't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even see him really making 36.
Here we go.
If I'm gonna be
Well, we'll see.
downright gritty with it's 32.
Well, then why didn't you just say that?
Because I got to give a proper line, buddy. You got to
No. I thought 10 was a proper line.
Man,
look,
there's a good 7.
I agree with you that I have high hopes. Okay, but high hopes are what
we all have high hopes. You got it, but
nope.
Just me being honest.
You are a half glass empty type of person. I can tell already.
You just got to sheer honesty. That's
like
true
Jason
commentary.
Garten. 29 booms is what he says. Danny only says Danny said 36 because you said that's just, just copying you.
Actually, Danny sent me a screenshot. He actually did say 36 earlier.
No, he didn't.
Well, Ram.
Well, they haven't had one in a while. Thanks a lot, Ram.
He's out in front once again, though. 5-7-1 to 5-1-7.
These are two heavyweight fighters that are going to be in the center of the ring. They're doing the Holloway point to the center and just go.
Wow.
I don't know which one can throw the harder punch.
I don't know how Mike got those in there. That was a true blocker with the first start. He stepped over and made it work for a 7.
Yeah, and Ram fires back with a 6 on the 20s. That high ground is important. Ruben in there. What's up, Ruben? Saying Maloney is rushing, getting ahead of himself, and in his head, it's very early. Mike has been playing in the CSC Challenger Series. I mean, pretty much since he was born, or since this was born, of course. And he'll know kind of how to pace himself, what to do. He plays with energy. He plays with emotion. In person, he cuts down on that as much as he can just to be respectful to his opponents. But for the most part, he is going to be the loudest player at the Cantina tonight, with his roars, with his excitement. That's just how he plays.
It looks like I'm not seeing, usually there's some players right next to him playing at the Cantina. Tonight, you can notice there's nobody. I think they're giving him a little space for this final.
I bet there's people back there a ways.
Well, I'm sure there's a couple players.
But there's definitely
in the
not league. Yeah.
I'm
surprised Mike isn't playing another league match at the same time right now. Mike just pointed over to his left. They're all over there.
Yeah, he's letting
before he throws in this 9 mark.
That is funny. He's letting us know because he's listening to chat.
Oh. Yeah, it's our fault there, probably on dart 3, right? All right. Single bull. And it's 3-1. Mike, don't go chasing waterfalls. Let's stick to the rivers and lakes that we're used to.
All right, TLC.
Wait, that's a TLC song? I thought I just made it up.
Oh, Shawnee.
You see that one guy back there? That creep? That's also a TLC song. You're welcome. I'm done.
That was good. I didn't pull that one out of my memory bank. Sorry.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here for some TLC references and some Boom Goes the Dynamite. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a Boom Goes the Tournament of Champions jersey, the best looking jersey known to man. Size all the way from, if you're itty bitty bitty, to a 5X. Head on over to AtoZDarts.com to get a look at that. And boom goes the dynamite there for Ram Guevara. He has 7 of them. 6? 7. He has 7 of them, not 8. So really, this is just Mike's fault right now. Come on, Mike.
All right. We got to commit here. Nick, am I doing the tracker or you? No, I'm just wondering because I've been hitting the 9 marks. I think you've been hitting the averages, and that's no way to work this.
Back-to-back 9s. Yes, sir. Ram jams in another. Leg number 5. Ram has 8 9 marks. Mike threw a great first start. Wow, Brandon Kessler throwing in a call me crazy, but Ram will be up 5-2 at the break. And I think he hits a wall and Maloney pulls it out 9-8. Did you watch last week? It's not been a 5-2 curse season for Ram. He just goes on to win 9-3 when that happens.
No, but every single person that has had a 5-2 advantage on the stream this year has ended up losing. I believe it's happened 3 times now.
Except for last week now?
Except for last week, maybe?
Ram was up 5-2 at the break. I can almost guarantee that. But either way, listen. You guys are just feeding me great things. Just I would eat up as a commentator of this match if these things happen. Let's be fair, okay? Those all sound very, very yummy. I won't even have to really work hard tonight if that ends up happening.
Well, this is looking more in the favor of Ram here as he tries to get a 4-1 lead.
That's looking likely. He just won another 9 mark, though, first. Boom goes the dynamite. He has double Digi's 9 mark, and we're in leg number 5, bro. He's on pace for 34 on his own.
Hey, Colonel Sanders.
He didn't even drop his average below a 7 shooting at the Bulls. He went double bull to make it a 7.05 MPR in that leg to a 5.14 from Maloney. 4-1 Ram. Where Sean has the best quote of the evening. Mike, I know you're going to want to hear this. He said, wouldn't it be funny if Mike would come back and win because of the player advantage rule?
Hey, Colonel Sanders, a.k.a. Nick, good job on the switching so far.
Thanks. Is it because I was wearing a white suit or because I like eating Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Oh, it's definitely the white suit, buddy.
Oh, I appreciate that. I will say.
Where'd you pull that from? The local Goodwill?
Yeah, well, it was in Ohio, but yeah, when I had that layover back from TOC, $8, suit jacket and pants.
His dad was married in it.
Bargain. Yeah, I believe that too.
My dad got married in Vegas. I'm pretty sure he was wearing like a Def Leppard t-shirt.
All right, his dad got divorced in this.
That's more likely.
No, Colonel Sanders, yo wrong.
The medulla oblongata. Which, by the way, that movie made everyone so much smarter when it comes to alligators and why they're ornery.
It definitely did. Mike out in front here, 158-51. Big Trip 18 from Ram, but I think he'll be quick to close here. Right away.
Jed, are you telling us that Mike did not shoot very well on Sunday? He never really led that on. He did Irish Guevara, so that probably means that, but still.
Dude, half of the players in the room, most of the competitors in the room, Irish Guevara.
Yeah, except for the ones that
You're
actually
not used
like
to
us.
it yet?
Usually the ones that we hang out with until 2 o'clock in the morning the night before all come say bye. Everyone else did.
You're not supposed to mention that, bud.
No, it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, well, she does now. Hi, Hannah.
Oh, another one? No, just a 7.
Just a 7. It's so funny that we say those things and mean them. And I really mean that. It's insane that we have to say that and mean it. Benny, that's okay. You at least were nice to us in Messenger afterwards. Mike didn't even say goodbye in chat. Reminder, everybody, tonight, you just leave a comment in our Facebook chat, leave a like button on the Facebook page. You'll be entered into tonight's raffle winner. Tonight's raffle. You're not going to be entered into the raffle winner. You'll be entered in tonight's raffle to receive a Boom Goes to the Tournament of Champions jersey. Again, let me repeat that. You will not be entered into the raffle winner. You will win a Boom Goes to the Tournament of Champions jersey. I don't want anyone to be confused. There are sizes available at AZDarts.com. And while you're there, you can get all the other different Boom Goes the Tournament jerseys. So you got to collect them all. Boom Dynamite. I couldn't do any of the Pokemon thing. All right. 4-2 scoreline. Last leg before the break. Ram thought there was going to be 8-8 going into a last leg decider. Now he's hoping that does not happen to be the case. Mike just wants to make this 4-3. Of course, he shouldn't be going first in this leg. And he's not.
He gets one.
Boom goes the dynamite. He just took the lead. It shocked me.
Number 2.
And Ram. Oh, I thought Ram was just going to do it right back to him and just be like, that was cute. Ms. Valerie's in the chat. Listen, let's talk about this. Can we talk about this? Season 1, admittedly, we did not know a whole lot about Ram. We knew a little bit about Ram. We didn't know a whole lot about Ram. And Valerie called us out one night. Didn't know that we could see that she called us out one night. It made us respect her and laugh hysterically at it. So hopefully there's been a lot of respect put on his name since then in these previous 6 seasons.
Well, Tony Monero, a.k.a. Nick Teixeira, is still scared of Valerie.
As he should be. It's
I'm
really all
scared
his
of
fault,
strong
whatever she
women.
said. That's why we called him Young Buck for all those for the last 3 years. It's been based on that one comment.
Good night from Mike. And if you
and a follow. Oh, that's his honey pot, and he just missed it.
If you didn't get the Tony line, that's Saturday Night Fever, by the way. You're welcome. In regards
What you talking about, Wills?
Well, in regards to his white suit. Come on now.
Oh,
Catch up, folks.
gotta give me that night fever.
Was it Dukes of Hazzard that had the sheriff in the white suit?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. All right.
I'm trying to remember. So I only know like the newer versions because I wasn't.
Sure. Of course.
Yeah, and I don't remember. I think so. Probably. That seems like it.
Rams got to get the 16s
Boss Hog,
here.
yeah.
That's what I thought. Boss Hog.
The sheriff. Yeah. That loser, whoever it was.
That's definitely Nick's new name. Boss Hog.
Well, giddy up there, Mike Maloney has an opportunity to break the throw. Ram needs to go double trip, which he's done often. Not going to do it here. He is going to make the... Oh, he doesn't make the move to the 15s. He gives Mike the bailout pin. I bet Mike goes right at those 15s and does never move.
Kind of thinking about it here, waiting to hear your call on it. That's probably what he's doing. What if it's a secret strategy that he uses? He just waits for us to...
If he starts doing that, he will never win. We're here. We're not out there. And that goes for everybody. If you're listening to us religiously and taking everything we say, stop doing that. Unless it's to not shoot a Maloney double. Please never shoot a Maloney double.
Benny. Of course I ran out of material, buddy. I was also on Z. Just flat out, just empty. Freaking, I was sleeping last night without Sean.
Mike's going to lose this leg, first of all.
Hey, he is.
And
He's
second
definitely
of all,
going to.
Yeah. And second of all, Benny, now you know who the funny one is. All right, let's head to the break. 5-2 scoreline in favor of Guevara as he tries to bring the first dip to Houston.
I hate to say it, but it's shaping up just like I planned it. Here we go, folks. Stay for our interviews. We got some good ones. We'll be right back with more. Now, moving into the CSC Challenger Series, you, of course, are the king seat holder. Yeah, Ram Guevara in the finals. Of course, a lot of talk about Ram lately with how he's been playing. What's your initial thoughts?
I hope he stubs his toe on a Lego. I don't know. He's playing really well. It is tough. He's coming in as the social media favorite, pretty heavy, I think. And I remember calling Danny on Monday night, Monday morning before his match on Monday night, asking him if he's ever been this much of an underdog in his life. And he goes, no, not even close. So I'm kind of feeling the same thing. I do know that what I'm capable of doing, it's not an easy task, especially, like I said, especially me being on top. He has to beat me twice. But his form is showing strong. So I'm going to have to make sure that I'm on top of my game to hold off the fight, because it's coming. That's what I know. It's coming.
You think we're going to see an epic 6+ battle here?
You know what? That 6+, they're outliers. We both had 2 6+ matches apiece this season, and I think coming into this season, I was at that 6.14 and a 6.02 or something like that, and then Gates had 1. So there was 3 total 6+ nights in the history of the CSC with USA Darts, at least, and I don't think there was any prior to that either. So now, like I said, it's an outlier. We might be up there, but the 6+ it's really hard to do. It would be awesome. It would make for a good show, but that 6+ it's elusive.
We're starting to see more and more of those big averages, but yeah, those ones are very unique.
6.3 was rude. There was no rude to go that much, but that is tough, and it's hard, honestly. It's hard to reproduce that. So that like the 53.9 marks. People, that's really not in the car. If it happens, it's wild, right? Yeah. That's not in the cars to say, we're going to see the record broken. That's too far out, right? We're 39. There's 2 matches tied for 39. That's 14 off of the record, and it's a lot. And that was, like I said, that was a long battle. Went to a decider. So we need a decider. You need that 6+ constant battle of points to get there. But yeah, either way, we're going to have to play near 6 to come out on top. So whoever coming out on top, hopefully it's me. You might see it. If not, it's going to be damn close.
Mike Maloney, Hulk Smash, brand new signature darts as a part of the U.S. player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his debut soft tip barrels following his recent signing with Winmore. Now, Maloney went for a design that captures his style and personality quite well. That Hulk Smash theme is just bursting through with this electric green color. Then we went with more of a natural silver in the rear to kind of help with that deep purple color to pop. Gotta rock a backwards hat in true Maloney fashion, and you can tell right away I clearly don't know how to wear a hat. Because I'm a loser.
Joined here for our finals of Division 1 on our campaign season here, Ram Guevara Jr. And Mr. Guevara, thank you for taking time out of your busy campaign season to talk with us again. Where is your campaign headquarters located tonight, and what company is backing you?
Campaign headquarters would be the stadium in Houston, Texas, and I represent Star City Amusements.
Well, it is phenomenal to see you again, my friend. And we saw you last Monday, and boy, you put on quite the display. A CSC record 6.28 MPR after 12 legs. And I just got to ask, what were you feeling during that? Did you have any emotions, thoughts? Did you realize how well you were doing? What was going on?
No, I didn't realize it was that high. I just kept playing, staying focused. I was just trying to get the W, because baggage should come back anytime, and I was just being focused on what I was doing.
Well, you focused it great, as you made it this far now to the finals one other time in season 5, also against Mike Maloney, where you came back from 8-4, just losing out on that last leg decider. But this time you're coming in with even better form than we saw back then. What is your prediction for tonight's scoreline?
Ooh, man, it's going to be tough. I'd say it's going to be 8-8 all the way to the final leg. I can't say who takes it. Everyone will see.
And then, of course, to get to that final leg, to go the full distance of all 17, you got to have a pretty solid game plan. What are you going to do to try to best Maloney?
Just like I did everybody else. Stay strong, point, focus. I have to be solid on everything. And I know once I miss, it could hurt. So it's got to be straight on form.
Yeah, we're excited to see what this bout will look like. But of course, every time we tune in and watch you play at the stadium, those fine people are there supporting you, cheering you on. Specifically, what do you want to say to those people at the stadium that have been supporting you?
Oh yeah, I would always thank my sponsors for supporting me and have my back on this journey. Even all the social media, and especially my crew that is always here backing me up at the stadium. They're always here, 100%. Even when Daryl's playing Wednesdays, we're all here for support. We all support each other at this bar.
And of course, we're excited to support you on our main stage tonight for the start of our finals in the CSC Challenger Series Season 7. And Mr. Guevara, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
This is Ram Guevara, and I approve this message.
Welcome. Sucks.
Wow. Thanks. William Stewart, Sean Green here. I'm definitely not the one that sucks in this equation. Sean does, but hey, that's all right. 5-2 scoreline right now in favor of Ram Guevara as he hopes to pull off the first scoop of ice cream on the cone in this final. What do you say, Sean?
Oh, that ice cream is on its way back to Houston right now. I think Mike just wants to play 2 weeks. That being said, I think Ram wants to play 2 weeks because he's throwing phenomenal right now. Mac only has 2 9 marks total in the match after 7 legs. That's well below his 1.5 or whatever his score or average was that he put out there. So he is at 1.27 per leg. So well behind that average. He's going to need to pick it up immediately and quickly if he wants to stay in this. Otherwise, Ram's going to get this done, like you said, at the very worst, 9-6, unless Mike turns on the A game.
We'll see if he can do it. I'm hoping so. I mean, I hope this really becomes a little battle. I mean, I'm not. I hate to burst everybody's bubble. That was just my true opinion on tonight's matchup, and so far, I mean, Rams just out front by a good little chunk here. He's not ahead by a big margin on the averages. Yes, on the 9 marks, but Maloney's not too far off. I think he's going to have to kick it in gear here at least 0.3 on the average, I think, in order to possibly win this match.
I mean, yeah, it becomes Mike can't let the player advantage rule come into effect for him. He can't. He cannot, as a dart player who's been so against it, have it happen to where he has to use it.
Well, already kind of a stinker there as he has to step off the line, only can convert on a triple 20. So Ram looking to take advantage early here in this leg. Will go up top. Maybe not.
Sure he will.
I thought he hesitated there after that second dart. I figured he was going to make the shift on dart number 2, but held to the 19s.
Hey, Sean, when you say a perfect 501, was that a 9-darter or a 10-darter? And that'll tell me exactly all I need to know. You don't need to tell me anything else. I'll know exactly what format you're playing and all that.
Folks, once again, share this around. What do you say?
I say, boom goes the dynamite. Ram Guevara, number 13.
Let's try to climb back up those numbers to where we had them before, if not better.
Mike's going to have to stop quitting on dart 3. Because Ram sure is not.
No, he's giving it his all here. He wants to come back for more.
There he goes. Way to not give up on that one. Boom goes the dynamite for Mike Maloney. And he probably walked by. I didn't give up on that one, Sean. And here we go. Well, I don't care what a normal coffin shot is. That definitely is one. 7.0 out of the break, Will. 7.0 out of the break.
That'll do. What did Mike get there? That's
Less
all right.
than that.
That's all right. We'll look it up. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Somebody in the chat will get it before you, I guarantee you, but whatever.
Mike, you're right. This is why I'm commentating and not playing.
Thank you. He beat you to it, Austin.
Great
he beat you
great
to
10-darter. Yeah, Jason, that is a second 7+ average so far this evening.
I love how everybody's putting different score lines in there. It was definitely a 5-4.
Well, not everybody. Just take the most used one. You just got to take the median mode.
I don't know. Do wrong answers only from here on out. And like every time we go live, they start saying audio's going bad, audio's going bad. And they just start messing with us. Here we go. Mike kicking it in gear. It's 10 for Ram, 5 for Mike. There's that double 17 that we've all come to know as the Maloney double.
And that one's come to known as the Ram Guevara 9 mark. This is so good. It's breaking my brain on what to do as commentary goes. Because they don't need it.
You just let the match do the talking.
No, that's not how I roll. You know that about me.
No, but I do know that now that Sean's got this luscious beard, folks, he's prepped for a full hour this past weekend. He had a full-on sauna on the face. He had lotion, beard oil. He massaged it for 20 minutes before we left for commentary. He's getting to be a pretty boy.
That's number 17 for Ram on the dynamite counter. Well, he doesn't have 17. He does have 14 of them, I believe.
12.
Well, there's a coffin shot, and it's going to pay off. 7.0. 7.0. Mike's going to win this leg.
Yeah, but you
Even
know what?
That doesn't matter at all.
No,
683 is going to lose this leg.
Yeah, but he just threw a 7-0, and now he's going to have a 6-8-3, and it loses. Wow.
They both just shot so far ahead of anything I've ever shot before in my life.
Okay,
Anything.
so I mentioned the 0.3 jump here. Okay, so coming to the break, it was a 5.76 for Ram, 5.59 for Mike. We're now at 6.02 and a 5.70. Taking a moment before he gets underway in this leg. He knows this is a big moment here.
And that's a big 9 mark to open. Needs more of that.
Hello.
Well,
Back to back.
they're both on 9s. They're getting better, guys. They're getting better.
We've been able to kind of settle into this match. I mean, you're leg number 9. Here you've had your warm-ups and what have you, but, you know, the first few legs, maybe you don't come out as hot.
Yep.
I can't really say that, though. The worst leg tonight for Mike so far is a 4.67, and that was in leg number 6. For Ram, it's a 4.0 in leg number 3.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to say that the worst leg that Mike is going to experience tonight is this one because he is using the player advantage rule and going first. Probably for the first time in his life. But I bet that player advantage rule seems pretty good right now, doesn't it, Mike?
Gets him out front, but still an opener for Ram. He'll take a shot. I figured he's going to take a look at the 16s. He does not.
High ground.
Plays that high ground rule, yep.
Forcing perfection out of Mike. Oh, just inside the wire on that last dart. The PPD player advantage rule is if a player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. I apologize. I didn't do that whole script.
Hey, that's okay.
If you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules of the CSC Challenge Series. It's a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. They've definitely already done that. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. However, if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. This is the PPD player advantage rule. And I'm not going to say the last part because I don't think it's going to matter. The winner tonight, if it's Mike Maloney, is guaranteed, obviously, $4,500. And Ram would get $2,250. If they go to the double dip, then it's anyone's ball game for that $4,500. Benny, some call this a hobby, some call this a lifestyle.
Do you like that play there? He was
I don't even
down.
think Mike liked the play.
He was down by just a touch, but he didn't take that one dart to close the 18s.
Well, he's going to get another opportunity here. Listen, if I'm Mike, I just do it here. Just get rid of it. You know you're going to. Most likely, no matter what. So get rid of it. He's stepping over first. He's going to get rid of these. He's going to get the point lead first. Now he's got to stay. Does he stay or does he move?
Well, he made the decision 15s last time. So see, I don't.
So he bails on that plan. I mean, it's almost the same exact situation except for. Oh no.
And that's kind of where I'm like, I
Double.
think he should have taken that shot.
Yeah,
the previous round.
That's a tough 6 mark for Ram to hit, but it's Ram, so it's hard to give him that look. Mike's gonna take care of it. That's in, right? Is that high? Is that actually high? Oh, that looks so good. He finds it. Whew. Val goes, wow, that bull from Ram's start or shot on dart 3. Oh, but Ram wins it. 6.48 beats a 6.22. 7-3 lead now for Ram Guevara. And after the first side, I disagree. I don't think he should have stayed. Ram does not miss triple 16s very often. That's another 9er.
Trip 17s.
7. That's what I meant. Did I say trip 19s?
Yeah, 16s by accident, but that's okay. That happens.
What? I said 16s?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. You're right. I am an idiot. It happens all the time.
Oh, no. More calm than you think. But here we go. Does go up. And he gets it. What a massive 7 there.
Yeah, and Mike's going to have to stay. Get 7 of his own. But Ram against the throw has been just devastating. It's been just devastating. What's his average right now?
607,576 current averages. Jessica, I don't know what you're talking about, but I did have an 11-hour drive to get back today, so probably a little fatigue in that one.
And Jessica, I was the idiot. I'm Sean. And I have been drinking since 5 p.m. So I probably should stop drinking now.
Drinking coffee, right?
Yeah, you've seen me drink alcohol before, right, Will?
Never.
Exactly. Actually, you can take that back. You saw
one time. I think one time, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's not usually my prerogative.
At least it wasn't a Miller,
especially when I stream.
At least it wasn't a Miller Extra Light.
Well, that would be the type of alcohol that I would consume for something like this. And honestly, I could use some extra light. So, jeez, it's. What round is this? This is a 7.80 that he's throwing here, which is normally gross, but it's even grosser that it's round 6.
You know, it's even grosser. The fact Ram's about to take an 8-3 lead, and it's 8:59.
Yeah, why is he playing so slowly tonight? If this was a different ballgame, this would have been over already.
I should have taken that bet with Mike Sunday. I definitely should have done that.
6.75 for Ram Guevara in that leg. He raises the average well above a 6.
I would like to thank you guys for once again inspiring Ryan Keith to AI generate me as Boss Hog.
Yeah.
Just saw that on my timeline. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, Boss Hog. It's better than the boy.
Boss Hog, Nick Teixeira. That's listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. From a different number of nicknames, that one, it's probably the best that you're gonna get out of someone like Will. And I mean this in the nicest way. I mean it in the way of like, If Will was to give us nicknames, would you ever trust that in your life to be something kind of cool at any way, shape, or form? No, you wouldn't. So for him to give you Boss Hog, which you can turn into a pretty cool one, I mean, yeah, it's because of a lame situation, but I think that you should do that.
Now you have to get a white cowboy hat too.
Yeehaw.
Wade, he was 6'7", weighed 385. Big John. I just imagine that walking around, Nick. That's your walk-on song from now on. Big 8 there. He's just got to storm back here. He needs every single leg to win this one.
It's very bold of Mike Maloney to say what's more impressive than an 8-4 comeback is an 8-3 comeback. Maybe he's just trying to rewrite history of the CSC Challenger Series.
He's rewriting some history. Let's see. He's broken the record for most times he's had to use the PPD player advantage rule this in his life. I mean, in all honesty, though, let's just be fair. Ram's doing what Ram was expected to do tonight. And Mike knew coming into this that Ram was going to do what he expected to do. Mike also knew that he played darts all weekend long for a long time. And that he's probably going to be in a lot better shape a week from now than he was tonight. Hoping to get it done tonight, but knowing better, I think, in the end of the game.
Mike has literally gone on the record saying that he feels like he plays worse on Monday if he's had an event the weekend prior, leading up to, I should say. So I would have to agree with that sentiment. And for the record, Mike's throwing a 5.7 right now. He is not throwing off. I mean, it's a little bit of a dip below his current seasonal average. It's not as explosive as normal in the way he's shooting it, but it's still a 5.7, which we have to remember and come back to earth at times. And right now, Ram's on pace to set the third highest individual average in the CSC that we've ever seen.
Yeah, let's just say this. Nobody should ever lose a race to 9-3, if this does turn out to be that case, which is not looking likely. Shooting a 5.7. That's so gross. So gross.
He's put himself in position once again to just wrap this up right here and now. That's just impressive stuff. Current average 6.13. Unreal to go back-to-back 6 pluses. Just what?
He's also got to be really annoyed right now that he can't just come on the mic and just talk to us like through all of this craziness. He has to talk to the people behind him. Well, boom goes the dynamite from Mike Maloney. The 24th of the evening. Okay. I just threw that out there. Sorry. I had to throw that up.
Well, 25th.
Yeah.
18 of those.
They're still playing,
from
aren't
Ram.
they? All right, come on, guys. We can get 18 in this next leg. Yeah, no matter how this ends up, guys, which looks like it's about to wrap up very quickly. Next week will not be like this. I just really don't see this being anywhere close to the scoreline next week.
No, this will be a wake-up call for Mike, and he'll use it to his advantage next week. He'll kind of prep. And this is the thing. I kind of figure he hasn't even been playing bad. He's 5-7,
not at all.
But he's coming off of a whole weekend of darts.
So who cares? He just got whooped by Ram Guevara. There's no excuse other than Ram just whooped Mike in that one. And Mike has never been whooped like that before, I don't think.
Well, I've got him down for a 6.18. Now, granted, that's going to vary by a couple.
That's so gross.
Look at Christy Davis.
It's so good. That's so good.
That's what
second highest average ever.
What do we say? That's nasty.
That's the second highest ever average in the CSC. He now has the first and second back-to-back weeks against Danny Baggish and then Mike Maloney. And he's won 9-3 against both of them. This is domination to a level that we have never seen before in the CSC Challenger Series.
He's got 10 grand already He wants that 4.5. And he's got one more scoop to do it, folks. Ram Guevara with an impressive performance tonight. Mike, not too bad with a 5.71, but I mean, just wow, well and above for Ram Guevara.
I mean, listen, I know now's not the time, but if you're a Hulk Smash fan, then you're in luck. The Mike Maloney signature Winmore barrels are back in stock over AtoZdarts.com. Just type his name in the search bar. I should have said that ad read a little bit earlier.
Just a little bit, but that's okay. Hey, you know what tonight's performance was? It was built ram tough. Good stuff. All right, folks. Here's what we got coming your way. Wednesday night, we've got another matchup, correct? It's going to be Nick East, John Huseman.
Yep.
And then Monday night.
That's the third place match.
Monday night. We're getting this
the final
again.
of the final of the CSC Challenger Series Division number 1. The first dip has happened. Will the second dip occur?
I think more people are going to be looking to go towards Rams' way here. Nick yelled it out. Yep. I don't know. It's going to be a very tough match. I think this next match, after Mike, it's going to be a 9-7 or 9-8. I don't see it going. It could go 9-6. It could go 9-6, but I think we're going to go to a 1 or 2 leg deficit, or differential. Sorry. That's just my thoughts. I think that we're going to have a little bit of time to come back here, and we're going to see a good one.
I think we're going to see a good one, too. I don't think that tonight dictates how next week's going to go, although Mike needs to be Hulk Smash next week. The A game needs to be there because the A game has been there for Ram, and I don't see that being the reason why it's close next week. Would be a drop-off from him. You have to expect a 6.2, and you have to do something to make sure that you're going to average that too. What else can you do besides that? What else? You tell me.
Well, he said
I would never be able to do it. I'm just saying. I know it's way easier said than done. I'm just letting you know that is what needs to be said. It's up to him to do it.
Mike said it in the interview. He said, just hope he trips on a Lego and falls down because that's what I need at this point. He's playing well. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for joining us for just a downright impressive performance from Ram. And just an hour long
darts of hour, the hour-long darts match. Yeah.
We're starting to see more and more of those. It's mad how quick we're going in these bad boys. But hey, Wednesday night, join us 8 p.m. Central Time, USA Darts, as well as Partners Promoting Darts Facebook and YouTube pages. We look forward to our Division II third place match.
It's time for some sleep.
Definitely.